Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Nebraska's offense to go on the attack first. We get our first look at Anthony Calandria. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Running inside, it's Ives. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Calandria. Sets up the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The option look. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to me.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Quarterback extends the play, and he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to keep it in the air. Under fire. And down he goes.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to run it. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Back open in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, great catch, but great read. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the 1st down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
Now run it out of the gun with Brown. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. 1st down, right back to Brown. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down. Red zone at the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got rid of it just in time. that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The play-action fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Again, it's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cardinals need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's complete to the right. And how about this defense keeping everything in front and making the sure tackle to turn it over on downs?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Gets the back moving. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Fires quickly. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. Got a little space, and he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Might be calling a hot route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Oh, it's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Really good job by the defense understanding the quarterback got outside the pocket. Now I got to understand where he's at. Now the middle of the field starts to come towards where he's scrambling. The other side of the field comes to the middle of the field. Great job by the defense understanding the quarterback was pressed outside the pocket.
They'll run the counter. Creates a little space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Skips away from pressure. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go right back to him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Hand off Isaac Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Oh, better look out! Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Swings it out to his running back. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking for a big play. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and when the quarterback gets hit and he's in empty formation, it's on him. Because you spread the defense out, you usually know exactly where the blitz is coming from. Now it's your job to read the defense and get the ball out really quickly.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw. Moving out to the right. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st half. The Cornhuskers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Coming out of the locker room, the Cardinals head coach told me, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. One more time, it's Brown. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Third down conversions always. Huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to Brown. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. He's up to 51 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Hard running there. There he goes. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
A give to Brown. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. One storyline I've got my eyes on to start this ball game. How is the quarterback moving and throwing? As you remember, really banged up in that game that they lost last week. This is something we got to keep our eye on. He said he was sore. He didn't miss any practice this week, but he is fighting through some things. I'll let you know what I see from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Right back to him on the ground. Might have a chance. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Gonna let it fly. Upstairs, he's got it. Wide open space. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Crosses the 30. Here's a little room there. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Once he got some room, it was over. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Foley. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unleashes it on the run. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. They go to the wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And a big-time grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And then you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Huskers want to move quickly. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. And he's in! Touchdown, Husker!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Skinner. Terrifying play, and man, are they set up now at the 32-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice game. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Brown again. There's a got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Motion from the wideout. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? How in the world did the offense retain possession? A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He wants to take the top off. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, and you hear it all the time. Coaches talk about it. Don't throw across your body. Don't throw across your body. These guys nowadays, they do it more and more because they're more athletic and they can change their arm angles all the time. But right there, it was an incompletion. It was an interception. So you might get like a little bit of a yell from your coaches, but nothing too big.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run with Brown. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Calandria. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. The run inside. It's Brown. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They used a timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know...
Oh, he found a space on the right. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. This time he wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option, quarterback keep. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Now he's going to break the pocket. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.